Hello, my name is Mrs. Butz, and I am here tonight on Cocalico's virtual back to school night to share with you some information about our Algebra 1 103B course so that you and I can work together to support your student to do their very best in Algebra 1 103B this semester. So in this course, we use the Big Ideas math text, and we use resources, and we do pull resources from other places as well. The students in this class hopefully have previously taken Algebra 1 103A, hopefully in the fall, and they're taking this in the spring, or they took it in the back-to-back semesters, if that's the situation, because with that. And in that course, we covered chapters 1 through 5. And then in this course, Algebra 103B, we are going to cover chapters 6 through the rest. So we're going to cover exponential functions and sequences. Then we're going to take a look at polynomial equations and factoring. We'll take a break then and do a little bit of looking at statistics and probability before we go into chapter 8, which is graphing quadratic functions. And then we'll get into solving quadratic functions. And then if we have time, we'll look at chapter 10, which is radical functions and equations. Most of the time we stop around chapter 9, solving quadratic equations. Chapter 11 is where we pull our data analysis and our probability and pull in some probability to prepare for the Keystone exam, which we are scheduled to take at the end of the semester. And with this course, a spring semester course, it'll be in May. The course grade is 50% from the third quarter, 50% from the fourth quarter. The plan right now is to not have a cumulative final exam, since we are planning to take the Algebra 1 Keystone exam in May. The quarter grade, 60% of the grade comes from assessments, quizzes, tests, big projects, and 40% will come from daily assignments. Daily assignments include assignments done in class, assignments done to kind of check our understanding, as well as assignments done for homework that are not anything that's not completed in class, they'll finish up for homework. What students need to do to achieve success? Definitely participate in class and the activities as much as they can, and to ask questions, to review daily what they're learning, and to read the sections in the book. In Schoology, I do post the sections of the book. If they need a hard copy of the book, they're welcome to talk to me about getting a hard copy of the book. But I post the sections so that they can read over the sections as well. And I would encourage the students to do that, to read the sections. There are also lots of videos that we've posted in Schoology so that they can review those and review what we've been doing in class, as well as making sure that they complete the assignments daily, and don't procrastinate. Complete them daily so it doesn't look like it's a lot of work. And then seek extra help when they need extra help. They can get extra help during focus right now. And with our situation that we're in, if we need to set something else up, we could possibly set up a Google Meet at a time and meet that way. So they just need to communicate through Schoology, through the message feature in Schoology, and ask for that extra help, and to definitely ask for that help in class as well as during focus. They need to refer to the Algebra 1 course in Schoology. There's for their daily assignments as well as the extra resources. Students will have a weekly assignment in Study Island to complete, and this assignment is to help them review for the Keystone exam. We'll be doing a group session to kind of practice the skills for that assignment each week. And then they can always Google a particular math term, and they will find many interactive websites that can help out. However, there is a lot of information posted on Schoology right now, and I would suggest going to the information posted on Schoology first. One thing that I do often do on Schoology is post answer keys. The one caution that I tell students is don't just go to the answer key and copy the answers. Yes, the assignment looks complete. However, you're wasting your time because you're not really learning the information. So if you see that happening at home, please encourage them to look only at the answer key after they've done their work and after they've done their thinking, and use the answer key to help them with the assignment and to check their answers. They can also, we're learning how to use Desmos a lot in checking our answers, so that's a good way to check, but they also need to know how to do the work that's involved and not just go to a website and grab the answer or use an app to get the answer. They need to make sure they work through how to get that answer. Feel free to contact me. You can contact me through email. You can also contact me through the school phone and leave a message. Students can Schoology message me. I'm typically available. I'm available during focus. Sometimes I'm available after school and before school, but we need to set up an appointment for that. Set up a time. Just dropping in right now with the way the schedule is isn't always easy to do. But if there is a need to get questions answered, we'll figure something out so that those questions can get answered. What courses should be taken next so that we can achieve graduation? Because students are required to take 3 math credits if they are in 9th, 10th, or 9th and 10th grade. Our 11th and 12th grade students are required to have 4 math credits. So if they are a 9th and 10th grader, and any student, the next course that you would take after Algebra 1 103B is Geometry 123. Then Algebra 2 113 would be next. Pre-calculus and trig would follow that. 4 math credits are needed if you're in the class of 2022 or class of 2021, and then 3 math credits for the others. One thing, we do have an AP Stats, we have Stats class at the high school. We also have AP Calc and a applied calc, and then an AP Calc class. I would suggest, one of the suggestions that I have given to students is to do some research and find out what they want to do after high school. And if that job or going to school, whatever, find out what math is required for that avenue that they're looking at. So if they start to do some thinking and questioning like that, those are some conversations that we've had in class. And so you definitely want to look at that because some schools require trigonometry before they'll accept you. A lot of schools do a placement math test to see if you score high enough or to determine which math classes you can take. Some jobs even give math tests to see if you have the math ability to do the job that they're hiring you for. So those are some things to research and find out what will best meet your needs. Testing dates, just to kind of keep them on the schedule. For this semester, May 17th to 18th is when our reading, literature, and biology Keystone exams are currently scheduled. Algebra 1 Keystone is scheduled for May 20th and 21st. The students will take it during their block. So there's some students that have me first block and there's some students that have me third block. Check with your child to see, or your student to see when they are taking Algebra 1 103B. It's important on those days not to schedule any appointments because if they would miss taking the Keystone exam, then the following week they would be pulled out of their classes to make up that Keystone exam. Final exams right now are scheduled for June 4th, first and third blocks, and then June 7th, second and fourth blocks. So since my 103B classes are first and third blocks, right now they are scheduled for June 4th. And the only way to learn mathematics is to do mathematics. And so one of the things that I encourage the students, and I hope that you encourage your student to do, is to definitely make sure that they are practicing the mathematics, doing the problems, thinking, even taking time to think about the problems and not just rushing to be done with the problem, and definitely encouraging them to get any help that they would. But I want to thank you for coming to our back to school night. I also have tons and tons of resources on our posted on our Schoology website. And if you have any questions at any time, don't hesitate to contact me so that I can help support your student in doing their best in Algebra 103B this semester. Thank you.